Hello and welcome. Today we're at the Lego house in Billund, Denmark, known as Home of the Brick. Now, if you did not know this place existed, there is a full playlist available in the different playlists of Home of the Brick, and it is basically following the last year of how all the seasons and all the theming and everything changes throughout the house, and in this reception area that we're going to be taking a look at just now. Currently, obviously, it is the Halloween season, but we are not just here to have a look at all the pumpkins and the spies and everything like that. The main display is actually the top 3 finalists from the Danish Lego Masters TV show. So it's the same series that runs over in the States and everywhere else around the world, but very, very lucky with regards to timing that they had just revealed the top 3 and the show had literally just wrapped up. And this is now on display for everybody to see. So everything that I am looking at currently, you do not need a ticket for. You can see there's a big twisting door further up, and there's another 2 of those dotted around the bottom and the downstairs area. This is the nice big open reception area where you come down and get your photo taken with a couple of the Lego models as we're walking around. There's also a nice big restaurant which you would have to potentially pre-book a seat for. You don't need to be in the Lego house to do it, but you still need to pre-book a seat for because it is normally very, very busy, or you could be lucky and you could just walk in and speak to a member of staff in the morning, and then they might be able to book you a table during the day. And then you also have the big Lego shop as well, which, don't forget, is full of different exclusive Lego sets only to the Lego house. There are plenty of videos available for those already, and there is a new one to come shortly. So I will be trying to get at least 1 upload a week from the Lego house with all the other little bits and pieces as well. If not, I'll try and do 2, but we'll see what we do for timing and everything else like that. So as we go around, I'm sure there are more Halloween theming downstairs this year than there was last year. And last year it looked absolutely fantastic as well. I'm sure they got more bats and spiders and things dangling from the trees this year to what they did last year. But I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Right, as we start to look at the main top 3 models, which is now, in the comments below, let me know what your favourite one is. Let me know what order you would put them in. If you saw this live on TV, do you think the correct winner won? As far as I'm aware, they either had 12 or 24 hours to put these models together. They all had the same amount of time. Now, I have filmed this with multiple cameras because one of the cameras zooms in, but the other one doesn't. But the one that doesn't zoom in copes with lower light better. So I've tried to film it with a couple of different cameras and put it together so we don't miss any detail at all on these amazing models. Now, there is a lot to take in and soak in with these. You can see how he's got an amazing backpack on, and there's all the little hidden detail at the bottom. It's just incredible that each person, or should I say each team of 2, had the same amount of time. They came up with some completely different bits and pieces. Now, there are lots and lots of hidden detail within this wall, so I've managed to film it directly in a straight line. And then when I went back round again, there's actually stuff cut within the side of the brickwork, which I then zoom in and film on as well. There's loads of hidden book staircases, all sorts of bits and pieces on the front. And again, you've got lots of different bits and pieces on the back as well. And then there's a third model as well to have a look at, which I really like as well. So all 3 of these I think are absolutely fantastic. Now, when I say I've been here probably maybe 3 or 4 times this year, this sort of main display piece always has changed. It changes either every quarter, because I've just been lucky. So before this was the Lego House birthday and the Lego Group birthday as well. So it was just done after LegoCon, and they had a big spinning birthday cake. I came for Easter, and they had changed all the theming for Easter because they had all of, obviously, Easter eggs dotted around, and they had all of the brick heads and everything on display. And I think I came earlier on in the year as well, just to have a look at the bits and pieces downstairs, and there was something else on display, but I can't quite remember what that one was. But if you pay attention, there are lots and lots of minifigures dotted within this. So you've got the amazing Lego built picture frame with a Lego house, and then you've got little minifigures coming out the wall, and you can see there's little ladders and everything going down into the bookcases. And then you've got even more figures on the bookcases, and obviously there's a plant pot and everything in there. You've got another 3 books. The texture and everything on the back of this, I think, it's amazing. The fact that they had the time to do this in this time frame, it hasn't fallen apart, is a credit to everybody that was involved. And obviously, yes, you have got the cat sticking its head through the hole, and then you've got something completely different again. This obviously screams sort of Ninjago type theming, and there's lots and lots of hidden little bits of detail all within the mountain as we cut, and we'll have a look at one of the cars, and you've got the people fishing on the one side, and then you've got this sort of cut within the mountain as well. And if you just look, there's figures absolutely everywhere doing all sorts of different bits and pieces. So hopefully it's coming through clearly enough on your phones and TVs. But it was a very, very good experience, and I was really lucky that I did manage to get here. I think this will probably still be on display over the Christmas period. I do believe that last Halloween they had actually put the top 3 winners in the red room, but I don't know if it starts off for everybody to see and then you might need a ticket to go in and see it. But because these models are so big, I don't know how they'd be able to get them in there. So if you have been here in November or December or for the rest of the year and you've managed to see this display, did you catch this display in the reception area, or had they moved it into the actual Lego house itself, which is where you would need a ticket for? But you can see all the hidden detail, all the different bits cuts out. It's you've just got to look absolutely everywhere for everything. You've got loads and loads of little books. You've got the minifigures used as the frames. It was just a very, very impressive thing. Right, we've now gone back to the GoPro. Again, you can see how the colours are a lot brighter. So we're going to have a quick walk around just in case I missed anything. If you take all of the pumpkins and all that sort of Halloween theming away, where the grass area is, normally there's just always sort of plantation there with regards to Lego built flowers, and they're in all the vases. That is just a normal standard thing. So when you're going around, you will see some of them dotted around. Hopefully now we'll have a quick look around this, and then we'll be able to see all of the models as well, because this downstairs area is completely cleared out because everybody has gone upstairs and they are now looking around the Lego house. But you would have seen just then that there is that's where you get the tickets from. So the thing just to the right hand side in a second. Hopefully we'll keep panning around and have a quick look. You'll see that if you pre-booked your ticket, those machines, they're there just to the right hand side with the screens. There's 6 of those, there's 2 rows of 3. You literally just scan your QR code off your phone, and then it'll just print the ticket straight away, or there is a human being to speak to as well. The second you get them printed off, you can then go into sort of what is the changing areas as such, where you've got the toilets and everything, or should I say where the locker room is, and then you can just scan your wrist bar. It will open up a locker door, put your bits and pieces in, lock it, jobs are good, and that is it. So these are now the competition people. 3 teams of 2 to do all of these. Again, it was just an incredible thing. But guys, I am starting to run out of time. So if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Hopefully you've enjoyed this super short, sharp tour of everything that we've seen so far. Remember, like I said, everything we've looked at now, downstairs, you don't need a ticket for. There's multiple ways in, multiple ways out. You've got your restaurant, which you will need to book a seat for. And you've got your Lego shop, which is full of all different exclusive sets. Multiple videos available from the Lego house over this year. The seasons and theming changes all the time. The videos that are to come that are going to follow this, I was really lucky again when I turned up, because every single glass cabinet display had completely changed, and there's all sorts of Marvel, DC, everything. Everything you can imagine, it's all been changed and they've all been swapped over. But that is it, I am done. So guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Ta-da.